Hey, babe. Why are you still mad?
Seriously? You don't know why I'm mad at you?
Wait, are you still mad that I didn't tell you about my sister and her husband coming with us on the trip?
So you know why I'm mad. Why are they coming with us? You know that I'm not on good terms with your sister, right?
But my sister told me she wanted to go on a trip.
So? I don't get why they have to come with us. You should have talked to me about it before inviting them.
Oh, come on. You're a grown-up adult. You need to know how to get along with people.
What's that supposed to mean?
You're part of our family now. You should put some effort into getting along with my family, especially my sister.
It's a completely different story when you invite them on our trip.
Just think about it. Maybe this is a chance for you to get along with my sister, you know?
I don't think so. I'm pretty sure your sister hates me and doesn't want to get along with me.
Just try to be nice to them.
So you're on your sister's side instead of your wife's?
You know what? You're being childish.
Whatever. Anyway, where are you now?
I'm with my sister. She took me to the exclusive airport lounge.
What? You asked me to watch your luggage while you went to buy snacks. Can you come back? I need to use the restroom.
Oh yeah. I'll be back after one more beer, I promise.
Are you serious? Just come back now.
Babe, relax. You don't have to be so stressed out.
How can I relax in this situation? You're stressing me out.
Maybe you should learn something from my sister. While you're nagging at me, she's treating me to a beer.
I've been looking forward to this trip for ages. I can't believe it's turning out like this.
Turning out like what?
Nothing. Just come back here.
Alright, just hold on a little longer.
Hey.
What?
This is too much.
Why are you mad again?
Why do I have to sit alone on the plane? While you, your sister, and her husband are all sitting together.
It's not my fault. You should complain to the airline that arranged it.
What do you mean? You didn't reserve a seat for me?
Sorry, I forgot. But it doesn't matter. We arrived safely. Why don't we just enjoy our vacation?
Ugh, I can't believe you. Wasn't this supposed to be a trip just for us, without the family? Last time we went on a day trip, you invited your mom, and now, this?
Are you saying you don't like being with my family?
That's not the point. Whatever, just forget it.
Here you go again. You're being childish.
I am not. You ignored the seat I saved for you on the shuttle bus and sat with your sister.
Oh, come on. It's not a big deal. I was talking to her that time, so naturally I sit with her.
I thought you would sit next to me. I feel like I'm on this trip alone.
Babe, we're almost at the hotel. We can have our alone time there.
Okay, whatever.
I'm sorry, okay? Let's enjoy this trip.
Fine.
Oh, my sister peeked at my phone.
What? Did she see my messages about her?
I don't think so.
That's good. Just be careful.
Alright. Babe?
Don't babe me now.
Are you mad?
Of course I am. I can't believe you booked a room only for 3 people. You said we could have our alone time. You didn't book a room just for us?
Hey, calm down, babe. The hotel made a mistake, not me. I'm asking the front desk if we can get another room.
What if we can't get another room?
If that happens, one of us will have to stay in a different hotel.
Why does it have to be one of us? Why don't we get a room for us in a different hotel?
I'm talking to the front desk now. Just hold on.
Okay, I'll just wait for you at the cafe.
Okay, babe.
Hey, Rosa, where are you? I'm still waiting here at the cafe. Oh dear, I'm sorry.
About what?
I mean about the hotel room.
So, there's no extra room available?
Yeah, Charles tried to get another room, but since it's busy season, there was no available room.
Really?
I'm sorry.
Where's Charles?
He's with us. He's too scared to tell you about it. Just don't get too mad at him, okay?
What? He said he would pick me up at the cafe.
Hey, calm down.
Can you tell him to call me? We'll just get a room for us at another hotel.
Listen, Rosa, I'll say this now.
What?
I don't like you, and you are ruining this trip.
What?
You should get your hotel room alone.
You know what? I always hated you too.
Great. Charles thinks you should stay in a different hotel too. He will get you a room at a nearby hotel, okay?
Charles said that?
Yeah, but I feel bad letting you stay alone at a hotel. You should have dinner with us.
No, it's fine.
Oh, okay, if you say so.
I just don't think I can eat dinner with you after what you said to me. I'm really tired too. Just let me know the details of the hotel.
All right. Charles will send you the details.
Hey, Gina.
Hey, how's the hotel?
Actually, Charles booked me a really nice hotel. He's probably feeling guilty.
I knew it. I'm sorry about what I said earlier. I didn't mean any of it, okay?
Don't worry about it. I know it was part of the plan.
I'm really sorry about what my brother did to you.
Oh no, it's okay. Honestly, I don't have any feelings for him anymore.
Really?
Yes, thank you again for your help. I know this trip will be my last chance.
I love to help with anything I can. I just wish we got along together sooner.
Yeah, I feel that way too. Are you still with Charles now?
Well, he thought we were already sleeping. I heard him talking to somebody and just went out now.
Ugh, disgusting. What kind of man cheats during a family vacation?
He was on the phone a lot, even at the airport, so I wonder if she was on the same flight as him.
Oh, Charles mentioned that you peeked at his phone.
Yeah, I was keeping an eye on him.
I seriously can't understand why he would bring his girlfriend secretly on a family trip. I'm beyond angry. I'm impressed.
Yeah, it's unbelievable.
He probably has no idea that we're so close.
There's no way he knows about our plan, too.
Well, we're doing a pretty good job.
I know, right? I never thought I could get along with you this much. At first, I thought you didn't like me.
What? No, I thought you didn't like me.
Oh, come on. I always wanted to get to know you. But Charles told me that you didn't like me.
Ugh, he's such a jerk. Even if he said that, thank you for being on my side. If you hadn't told me about Charles cheating, I would still be fooled by him.
I couldn't pretend that I didn't know about it, you know? Even though he's my brother, if he's doing something wrong, it's wrong.
Thank you, Gina. Because of your help, I was able to prepare everything.
I'm always here for you, Rosa.
Thank you. Well, I have a lot of things to do tomorrow. I guess I'm going to sleep now. Oh yeah, you were planning to pretend you're sick and couldn't go on the tour tomorrow, right?
Yeah, I'm planning to enjoy my day at the hotel spa and prepare for the final stage of the plan.
Oh, that's nice. Well, good luck with your plan. Good night.
Thank you, Gina. Good night.
Babe, are you feeling okay?
Not really. I still feel dizzy. I'm sorry for canceling the plan.
My sister and her husband went on a sightseeing tour earlier.
How about you? You're not going?
How can I enjoy the tour when my wife is sick? I'm really worried about you, babe.
Aw, that's so sweet. I think I'm feeling better now. How about we eat lunch together later?
Huh? Really? Let me check.
Check what?
Actually, I bumped into an old friend who works around here, so we plan to have lunch together.
Oh, really? I never knew you had an old friend in this area.
Really? I thought I told you before.
Well, okay then. I'll just rest at the hotel.
Yeah. Just take a nap or something. If you're feeling better, we should go to dinner. I will text my sister too.
Okay, see you later. Hey, Gina, my plan is working.
That's good. Did you ask him to eat lunch together?
Yeah, he told me he would meet his old friend.
What an obvious lie.
Right? Who would believe such an obvious lie?
Yeah, he's such an idiot. Anyway, I only booked the tour for us, so there's no cancellation fee for your and Charles's reservations.
Oh, that's great. Thank you for letting me know.
No worries. Well, we're off to enjoy the sights.
Okay, have fun.
Hey, bad news.
What?
Rosa started saying that she doesn't want to see your face anymore.
Really?
Yeah, I'm sorry. So we will have dinner separately.
Fine, do whatever you want. Ugh, she's so rude.
Just so you know, I might stay at Rosa's hotel tonight.
Hey, Rosa, are you with Charles?
No, why? He said he would have dinner with you guys.
Oh, really?
Charles messaged me that you told him you don't want to see me anymore.
Wow, he told me the same thing too.
Oh, wow. What an idiot.
You know what? He also mentioned that he might stay at your hotel.
Ah, I see. He's definitely booked another hotel.
Yeah, it's all confirmed. Are you ready to go back home?
Yes, I am. I've had a free day today, so I'm even done packing.
That's good. Let's leave early and the three of us can have dinner at the airport.
Great. Okay, I'll just check out and head to the airport.
See you then.
I'll make sure I finish moving before Charles comes back.
He will be so shocked when he gets back.
Without your help, I couldn't have done it. Thank you again for your help.
No worries. Let me know if there's anything else I can do.
You've done more than enough, Gina.
I'm sorry again for my stupid brother. While he's having fun with his girlfriend, he has no idea that we are already going back.
Yeah, I can't wait to cut ties with that jerk.
I'm sure you will find someone better than him. Anyway, let's just meet at the airport.
Okay, see you soon.
Babe, I don't know what's going on.
What's wrong?
My sister and her husband are gone.
Of course.
What?
We're already back home.
We?
Yes, we went back earlier than you.
What? Did you go back with my sister? I thought you guys hated each other.
We were faking it.
For what?
To get a divorce from you.
Huh? Divorce? What are you talking about?
You are cheating on me, right?
What? No. What are you talking about? What are you misunderstanding, babe?
Stop calling me babe, it disgusts me.
Oh, come on. What made you think that I'm cheating on you?
I have plenty of proof.
What?
You lied that the hotel booked the wrong room for us.
I didn't lie.
Really? I checked your computer and saw the booking confirmation email.
You checked my computer?
Also, there was an available room that day.
How did you...
How did I know? Gina said the front desk staff told her there was a room available.
Damn it. I can't believe she betrayed me.
You told your sister that you were staying at my hotel, right? I wonder, where did you spend your night? Did you have fun with her?
Are you overthinking about my old friend?
Your old friend seems very young, huh?
What?
I saw you kissing her at the rooftop bar.
Huh? That wasn't me.
Stop it. I know everything. It's not your first time, right?
But you caught me before I slept with her.
Are you saying it doesn't count as cheating because you didn't sleep with her? You promised that if you ever cheated on me, we would get a divorce and you would give me all of your assets.
I may have said that, but I don't want a divorce. I love you, babe. Let's forget the past and move on.
I can't do this anymore. I want a divorce.
Babe, please. Please forgive me.
I already forgave you once before. I told you there's no second chance. I already talked to my lawyer and I'm preparing the documents.
So, you really want to get a divorce?
Of course. I'm serious.
What?
Did you know that she's married? She even has 2 beautiful children.
What? She told me she's single.
Oh, really? Poor you.
How did you know about it?
She's my customer at my nail salon.
What?
She loves to brag about her husband when I do her nails. I know where her husband works too.
No way.
I wonder what will happen if I contact her husband. You've been dating her for more than a year, right? I can't believe you've been fooling me for that long. It breaks my heart that her husband still doesn't know the truth. He has to know.
I'm sorry, Rosa. I won't cheat on you anymore. You're all I have. Please, forgive me. Babe, please.
I'm done with you.
Oh, come on. It was just a mistake.
By the time you get back, I won't be in the house anymore. From now on, please contact me through my lawyer.
No, Rosa. Please, please forgive me.
Goodbye. With Gina's help, I managed to move out before Charles returned home. It was a heartbreaking decision, but I found a way to contact Charles's girlfriend's husband. I informed him of their arrival time at the airport. Apparently, the husband waited for them and caught them red-handed. Charles and the husband almost came to blows, but his girlfriend pleaded for forgiveness, promising to end things with Charles. Now, divorced and dumped by his girlfriend, Charles lives a solitary, miserable life, drowning his sorrows in alcohol every night.
Emily, what are you doing? Will you stop it? What's the matter, Karen? Stop what? What are you talking about? Are you going to stay home today, as always, and not go out anywhere? Yes, that's the plan. You're staying home every day. You're still too young to stay home all the time. You should go out and get a job. We cannot afford to support a stay-at-home, unemployed person. You are mistaken about me being a stay-at-home, unemployed person. I only stay at home because I work from home. I'm not unemployed. I have a job. I'm actually pretty busy. You're busy? How can you be busy? You are a parasite in my house. What is this all of a sudden? It's not sudden. It's what I've been thinking ever since we started living together. My lovely son Kevin goes to work every day and comes home exhausted late at night. Why do you stay at home and slack off all the time? You stay in your room, living an easy life, parasitizing Kevin. What a young wife you are! You're pathetic. I'm not living an easy life. I work in my room every day. And with all due respect, I'm the one who makes the most money in our house. I don't deserve to be called a parasite. You're such a detrimental woman. A wife like you would be a bad influence on Kevin. What do you mean by bad influence? My baby Kevin earns less than you, so he would lose confidence because of you. Oh, my poor sweet Kevin. Is that so? Rather, he told me he was thankful that my income is more than others. Isn't it your delusion that he's losing confidence? Of course Kevin won't tell you the truth. My baby Kevin is a kind boy, so he's too shy to tell you the truth. That's why I'm speaking for him. I'm telling you his true feelings. By the way, you say you make $500K a year, but that's a lie, isn't it? It's true. There's no way you can make money by staying home. LOL. Isn't $500K what Kevin earns? Kevin can't earn that much. What is that? Are you looking down on Kevin? I don't look down on him at all. I'm just telling you the truth. I don't know about that. I can't trust anything a parasite wife says. Well, if that's the amount you really earn, you're probably earning it by doing something bad. What do you mean? Perhaps you earn the money by showing your naked body on the internet. Such a slut. How can you do something like that when you're a wife of my baby Kevin? That's disgusting. Why would I do something like that? You have a very vivid imagination, don't you? Will you stop being so paranoid? Well, there's no way a woman like you could make more money than Kevin with a normal job. I worked hard to earn this much. No, you didn't. There's definitely more to it than that. A slut like you doesn't deserve Kevin. Get out of my house. What? You're nothing but a distraction. Your presence is a bad influence on Kevin. Kevin is divorcing this parasitic, filthy wife. That's so out of the blue that I can't accept it. I don't care what you say. Just sign the divorce papers and get the hell out of here. I can't do that right now. I don't think Kevin would like it either if you suddenly say something like that. Kevin and I haven't discussed anything in the first place, so you can't just decide something like this. I think Kevin would be all for the divorce, LOL. What makes you think so? He was bitching about you the other day. He said he can't spend money freely because of you. He was lamenting that he can't even use his credit card as he pleases. It's true that his allowance is all he has, but I don't think he would want to get a divorce just because of that reason. I asked him what he would think about getting a divorce. He said he'd be happy. So, I bet he would definitely agree to the divorce. And I bet he would also praise me for making this happen. LOL. I can't believe he would want a divorce just because of this. I mean, you don't deserve to manage Kevin's finances. You're just a slut wife. I wish you wouldn't get carried away. But if I don't manage Kevin's money, he spends it all. What's wrong with spending your own money as you please? That kind of arrogant attitude leads to divorce. Since you have that much income, you should pay Kevin a huge amount of alimony. LOL. That's so unreasonable. Kevin, is this a good time?
What's wrong, Mom?
It's been about a week since I urged that stupid wife to divorce you. How is everything? She left our house, but I'm just wondering how things turned out. Are the divorce papers filed? I'm so excited to know how it went, I can't sit still.
Of course, the papers are filed. I divorced her. Man, I'm so refreshed, LOL.
That's great.
Thanks to you, I'm super happy now that I'm free from that woman. I can't thank you enough.
I just did what a mother should do. If your son is in trouble or unhappy, it's the parent's job to help him out.
Right on, Mom. You're the best, Mom. I'm glad I'm your son.
Oh my gosh, you make me so happy. Well, I raised a fine person like you, Kevin, so I'm pretty good at things like this too.
Thank you so much.
Well, now that you divorced her, I can finally live without seeing that woman's face. I'm so relieved. It's like the air in my house is cleaner too.
I'm sorry I made you feel uncomfortable. I've been extremely uncomfortable too, but I was having a hard time figuring out how to ask her for a divorce.
You've always been indecisive, Kevin. Don't worry. I'll always be there to help you. Kevin, my baby, you can stay just the way you are.
I'm counting on you, Mom.
By the way, what happened to the alimony?
I'm wondering how much to charge her.
That woman makes $500K a year, so let's charge her a hefty fee.
Yep, I agree.
She's probably at fault for this divorce, so you should be able to get a lot of alimony. Let's just squeeze money out of her as much as we can and live a luxurious life together, shall we?
But I wonder if she did something really bad. Did you hate her that much, Mom?
You know, she didn't do much work. She was lazy and stayed at home, right? And she did the bare minimum of housework. And she was a real cocky bitch. LOL. When I told her to clean my room, she complained that I should at least clean my own room. What a bitch. A woman who doesn't cooperate with the family has to pay alimony. LOL. A parasitic woman who doesn't fulfill her duty as a wife deserves to be divorced.
I see. Well then that's her fault, LOL.
Besides, you were restricted from spending money. Weren't you in a lot of emotional pain?
Yeah, it was really bad. I hated it so much. When I asked her to increase my allowance, she acted so overbearing and yelled at me, no. Who does she think she is to control my allowance?
That's awful. I'm sure that's another factor to raise the amount of alimony. Because Kevin was in pain. Such an evil woman she was.
I thought she was a nice, kind woman when we were dating. I didn't think she was such a horrible woman.
You'd be surprised how many women change when they get married. There are a lot of stupid women like her out there. So don't let them fool you again, Kevin.
I'm okay now. Thanks to her, I've learned to be a good judge of character.
I hope so.
I won't make any more mistakes with women, so don't worry. I only choose good women.
Alright, I believe you, Kevin. You're my son. You should be absolutely fine.
Yep. From now on, we'll be living together, just the two of us, so I'll be counting on you.
Of course. Let's live happily together. Long time no see. I hope you've been well. It's been a while. I've been fine, thank you. Well, now that you're gone, I can do whatever I want. LOL. Do whatever you want? Yeah, I can really do whatever I want. I've been buying a lot of things with Kevin's credit card lately. What? See, you've been restricting the usage of Kevin's money, right? It's great that the limit is gone, lol. Did you get Kevin's permission for that? Don't tell me you're using Kevin's credit card without his permission. Of course, it's a secret. He's probably been using his credit card a lot now that you're gone. And he won't even notice if I use it a little. Oh, I'm just about to go shopping for new clothes. Of course, I'm using Kevin's credit card. It's a luxury brand that I've always wanted to buy. I can do whatever I want now that you're gone. I can finally enjoy the taste of having a well-paid son. Your son got fired. What? Kevin got fired? That's right. No. That's a lie. Why did they fire the brilliant Kevin? That's impossible. Just because you didn't like the fact that I kicked you out, it's not a good idea to tell false information like that. If you really don't believe me, you can check with Kevin's company. If you say so, it makes it more believable. It's a fact. Well, if it's true that Kevin was fired, what was the reason? I got it. He wasn't fired, but he actually resigned voluntarily, didn't he? Did his boss bully him or something? And he had to quit because of that? No, that's not it. He was fired. He was laid off. You're living with him now, right? Yes, but you haven't heard anything from him? No, nothing. Kevin had an affair within the company. An affair? Yes. That's impossible. Kevin has always been a straight-laced good boy. He's not a slutty wife like you. Kevin would never commit such a despicable act. But Kevin did such a despicable and disgusting thing. If you don't believe me, call Kevin's company and ask them. It's a lie. I won't be fooled. How the hell do you know that in the first place? How could you possibly know that kind of information when you're stuck at home all the time? I do business with Kevin's company. You do? I thought you were doing something bad to earn money. No, I don't. I'm a regular employee of a company. I told you this many times. But how is it possible for a company employee to make $500K a year? The company I work for is a small venture started by a friend of mine from college. An app we developed became a hit, and now we're inundated with business requests from companies. We are quite busy, but because we have a small number of employees, the president of the company gives us a substantial bonus. I don't understand what you're saying, but it seems like 500K is true. It's a funny world we live in now, that you can earn 500K by staying at home. Our client of Kevin's company knows about my relationship with Kevin, so he was telling me all sorts of things. Yesterday, I heard that Kevin had an affair and was fired. No way! I can't believe my Kevin would do such a lousy thing. Incidentally, it seems that the husband of the adulterer was a lawyer, and he's demanding a large sum of money for compensation. A large sum of money? Yep. There's no way Kevin can pay that kind of money, because he got fired, right? It's impossible to pay compensation when it's so difficult to make a living. But he had an affair, so it can't be helped. That may be true, but I used Kevin's credit card without telling him, and now his savings will be gone. I guess you shouldn't have used your son's credit card without permission. Well, you'll be fine, because I think they'll charge him an amount that a little bit of savings won't be able to handle. Besides, I'll be filing a claim through my lawyer soon. What? Of course I will. But you're already divorced. It's not right to ask for compensation even though you're divorced. How much do you want to hurt Kevin? Kevin had an affair during our marriage, you know? Then it's no wonder I'm demanding compensation. How can you? You're his ex-wife. I'm asking for compensation because I was his wife. Then at least give him a discount. I can pay you 1K out of my savings. You're rich. You can live without compensation. No, I won't forgive him a single penny. I will consult a lawyer about the fact that my mother-in-law snubbed me and kicked me out of the house, so the amount I will charge will be quite high. I am the one who was hurt by my husband's adultery and my mother-in-law calling me a parasite and a naked earner. I will take as much as I can, so you better be prepared. No! Please don't exploit us any further. I'm sorry about what I did. I'm really sorry. So forgive me and Kevin. I can't. If you charge Kevin money too, Kevin will go bankrupt. When Kevin came home, Karen asked him about the affair, and he told her everything in tears. Seeing Kevin's tears, Karen said, "I will somehow help you." She borrowed money in both their names and paid the compensation. Now they are both working part-time jobs. The amount of debt is too large to pay back, so they are living in poverty. Furthermore, Kevin had an affair at his workplace again and was charged compensation. The debt seems to be increasing every day now, and they are both at a loss.
Hey, Miss Anderson, you're following my boyfriend. What? Who texted me all of a sudden? Could it be you're Amy Smith, who worked for me at the previous company? Yes, that's right. That's not important. Just stop following my boyfriend. Your boyfriend? Who are you talking about? Don't play dumb with me. You've been stalking my boyfriend the whole time. Stalking? Me? You're over 50 years old, aren't you? You're too old to be stalking a young guy in his 20s. I'm not stalking anyone. Bullshit! I've witnessed it many times. I've seen you bothering my man by following him around. I don't know who are you talking about. I work with a lot of different people in my line of work now, so I don't know who you are talking about. He's good-looking, in a suit, tall. There are plenty of people in the world with those traits, and that's not enough to know. At the very least, you need to tell his name. I don't want to leave my boyfriend's name on the filthy stalker's phone. Then, I have no idea who you are talking about. Anyway, that guy is my boyfriend. Don't hang around him. What are you really talking about? I have a husband and a son to begin with. Huh? You're married and have a son and you're stalking my boyfriend? My boyfriend and your son are probably the same age, right? Ew, that's disgusting. There's no way an old hag like you could be dating him, you pervert. I told you I'm not doing that. Shut up! From this moment on, you will never go near my boyfriend. I'm home, Sean. Welcome back, Mom. It must have been tough to go on a 6-month business trip overseas. Thank you. I was actually supposed to come home yesterday, but I didn't expect the flight to be cancelled due to the bad weather. Well, I'm relieved that you made it home for my wedding tomorrow. Sorry to make you worry, but after all, I haven't even met and greeted your fiancé yet. It's okay. You'll see her at the wedding tomorrow. I've told her all about your situation, so don't worry. Thank you. Well, I'm going to take a bath early tonight and go to bed. Yeah, good night. Good night. Hey! Why are you at my wedding? Why does an old lady who was stalking my darling have to do with the wedding? Could it be the person you assumed I was stalking? That's right. He's my darling, the handsome groom of today. I'm glad I found out what you were up to before you ruined our wedding. It was close. Miss Smith, that's my line. As soon as you saw my face, you grabbed me by the collar and threw me out of the ceremony hall. When I tried to go inside again, the wedding staff stopped me. Did you tell them anything? Of course I did. I strongly urged them not to let that old woman in because she was the stalker of the groom. I came here to attend my own son's wedding. Huh? Liar! There's only one wedding to be held here today, and it's mine. Yes, then this makes it extra clear. What? I'm definitely the mother of your groom, Sean. Huh? I knew that my son's girlfriend's name is Amy Smith, but that is a very common name. Actually, I know someone else with the same name besides you. Besides, I was so busy with my new job that I had forgotten about my former subordinate, Amy Smith. That was careless of me. I'm sorry about that. What? I don't understand. My groom is your son? I mean, it's true that the age difference between us is about parent and child, but still, if you were his mother, you would have the same last name. Sean's last name is not Anderson. Then Anderson is my maiden name. Huh? The company where I was your boss, I joined when I was single and got married a few years later and took my husband's last name. But my maiden name, Anderson, was so well known within the company and among clients that I continued to use it at work. This is not so unusual for a married female employee, is it? What are you talking about? Do you want to keep Sean to yourself with such lies? I don't want you here, you stupid old pervert, so get lost right away. You really don't want to admit that I'm Sean's mother, do you? Of course I don't. Sean's mother owns a company that deals in foreign goods. She's not some stupid old pervert and stalker like you. She's a world-class businesswoman, a super career woman. She's been on a buying trip to various countries for the past 6 months or so. I'm really looking forward to meeting her for the first time today. Oh, you are? Chop chop! Stalker hag, get the hell out of here! Then tell Sean that his mother has left. Huh? Wish I could have met you today after I was introduced to you as his mother. You're still saying that, aren't you? Mom, are you about to enter the ceremony? Amy wants to see you. I saw her just now. Huh? If you tell her I'm Anderson, her former boss, who she kicked out of the venue about 20 minutes ago for stalking Sean, she'll recognize me. What? Stalker? I'm going to the hospital for now. What? What's wrong? When Amy kicked me out of the wedding hall, I think I hurt my knee. It's been hurting. What? And where's Dad? I thought he came with you. He left something in a car in the parking lot, so he wasn't there with me. He will drive me to the hospital. You have to make sure that Amy knows that I am the real Sean's mother. Okay. I can't believe you're really his mother! Why didn't you say so? I told you. You could have told me more forcefully. You kicked me out of the ceremony without listening to me. I thought I explained everything to you in detail in the message afterwards. It was you who blamed me in a one-sided way and didn't believe me no matter what I said. because I thought it was a lie. An old lady who quit her job because she was jealous of my youth and cuteness became a career woman who travels around the world. Who would have thought of that? My reason for leaving that company was to start my own. Huh? It had nothing to do with you at all, Miss Smith. Huh? Well, talking about the past is not going to change the present. Then, please come back. I know you're Sean's mother. I believe you. I hurt my knee because of you, and now I'm in the hospital. What? If you'll excuse me. Hey, Sean! Please reconsider. I really didn't mean any harm. I just misunderstood things a little. Let me ask you one thing. You saw me and my mother walking together, and you thought she was my stalker. I showed you a picture of my mother once before. Didn't you recognize at that time that your alleged stalker and my mother were the same person? Well, I didn't really look at the picture. I didn't remember. I see. So, I didn't think it was the same person. That being said, why didn't you just ask me what really happened instead of blaming my mother? If you had done that, you could have cleared up the misunderstanding right away. Or at least, we might not have had to call off the marriage. Even if you say that! You're right. I'm not gonna change my mind now. Oh no! Sean! This is goodbye. From now on, please go through a lawyer. Don't ever contact me again. Please! I don't want to break up with Sean. Talk to Sean. Miss Anderson! Why should I do what you ask? But you don't want your own son's marriage to be ruined by trifles like this. Trifles? Sure, as his mother, you have to convince him. There's no point in convincing him since I'm fine with the breakup too. Oh no, Miss Anderson! Please! Sean told you to go through a lawyer from now on, didn't he? I'm the same way. But if you'll excuse me. First, my knee injury was minor and it has healed completely. Then, Amy found out about it and asked my son to get married, saying, "If it's completely healed, there's no reason to be angry anymore. Let's get married!" With a big smile. I asked her for a reasonable amount of money to cover the cost of treatment, alimony, and the wedding. But when she saw the amount, she went like, "How can I pay such a large amount of money?" and pressed him to get back together. Of course, my son would not comply, and the amount charged would not go away. She was persistent after that, so he sued her for stalking and obtaining a restraining order. Amy is now thrown into a supervised workplace through a relative, and she now works half crying to pay off her debt. Lisa, may I have a word? Oh, sorry, sis. I'm still at work. I'll text you later. Oh, it's about your husband, Daniel. What? If you don't hear it now, you'll regret it. What is it? You know what? I've decided to marry Daniel. Huh? What are you talking about? He's my husband. Yes, he is. That's why you're getting a divorce. Don't make it sound so easy. I'll go home now and check with him. Oh, can you do that? He's working remotely from home this week. I'll know everything when I get home. I I think it's better for you if you don't come over right now, okay? Why not? Because I'm in your bedroom with Daniel and making love with him. Huh? Making love with my sis' husband in her bedroom. I love this wonderful feeling of superiority mixed with a sense of immorality. I just got a message from Daniel. Looks like it's true. You got that? He says he prefers me. Actually, he likes older women better. So Daniel is mine. Now you don't have to come back anymore. You're married too, sis. Oh, that's all right now. Daniel promptly paid the alimony to my husband. We got divorced this morning. Really? Daniel did that? People with money do things smartly. Okay, I get it. You can do whatever you want. Really? I'll send the divorce papers to our parents' house. Just go ahead and file them with the city office. Hey, Lisa! It's been 6 months. Sis? What do you want? I mean, I'm surprised you contacted me. Yes. I understand your feelings. I contacted you today because I have an important report for you. Isn't it that you and Daniel have joined the family? Oh, how did you know? Is there any other reason you would like to contact me? Oh, bummer. I was going to brag about how happy I am to be married to Daniel. Boring. Everything you say is boring and uninteresting. Your lack of cuteness really pisses me off. Isn't that why Daniel cheated on you? That's not a line that a cheating partner would say. It's very funny if you know what you're talking about, sis. You say it so well. Well, now it sounds like you're a sore loser. I'll pretend I didn't hear that. It is a completely unnecessary concern. Oh dear! But after hearing this, I'm sure you must be very upset. What? We've decided to go abroad for our honeymoon. Go abroad? We're going all over Europe. We're planning to hold our very own wedding in Paris. Daniel planned this honeymoon, which cost $20,000. Whoa! How do you come up with that kind of money? Of course, Daniel paid for it. Really? See? You must be jealous after all. No, I'm more surprised than jealous. In your case, they're both the same. You had a small, intimate wedding, and you weren't even allowed to go on your honeymoon. The difference between you and me is so obvious. It's clear that I am so loved and cherished, and you were not. Well, it's all about you too, so you can do whatever you want. However, I'd say you shouldn't waste so much money. Huh? Waste so much money? There is no such word in his dictionary, you know. The total amount of alimony to me and your ex-husband, including yours, he paid total of $70,000, right? You paid a lot of money all at once and then spent $20,000 on a honeymoon and an overseas wedding. I mean, you've already spent all your savings and now you need to save money. So what the hell are you doing? What the heck is that? Even if you're jealous, don't you have any better words to describe it? I'm just telling the truth. You know what? As you probably know, Daniel has a lot of money. What? he would say $20,000 or $70,000 is just a small amount of money. It would be more adorable if you honestly said you're frustrated. Is that so? Well, that's okay. If you're okay with that, I won't say anything else. You're being so deliberate and meaningful. It's really funny and makes me feel sorry for you. Go ahead and say whatever you want. I was just trying to give you one last piece of friendly advice. I've already cut all ties with you, so it's none of my business what happens to you too. Yeah, that's fine. Don't leave your feelings for Daniel forever just because you envy our happiness, okay? Hey, Lisa! We are in Paris! We just placed the return of love in a church, just the two of us! Oh, you're already abroad. So? Aren't you jealous? Not at all. I'm rather feeling sorry for you that it's going to be tough from now on. Hey, are you still talking like that? Daniel has lots of money. It's no exaggeration to say he has unlimited money. That's why he promptly paid $20,000 for this honeymoon. Unlimited money? Even though he has no income? What? No income? Oh, maybe you didn't know. Daniel is unemployed right now. Huh? Unemployed? Yeah, he doesn't work. Even if he started working after my divorce, like I said before, he's probably broke from alimony. There's no way he could pay $20,000 that easily. Wait a minute! What do you mean he doesn't work? No way! You won't be told anything. What? Say it quickly! He got fired from his job because of his affair with you. What? What are you talking about? They can't fire him for cheating. That's unfair dismissal. I'll sue them. Sis, don't you get it? You said so yourself. Me? You were flirting with Daniel while he was working remotely from home, weren't you? That means Daniel skipped work and had secret meetings with a woman. Huh? I heard that the company can check if their employees are doing their job properly while working remotely. There's no room for deception in that area. It wasn't just once or twice, so I heard it was affecting his work. So they found out and fired him on disciplinary grounds. In this case, there should be no severance pay. I really don't know where he got the $20,000 for the honeymoon. Oh, then the reason why he's home all the time isn't because he's working remotely. Because he's unemployed. That's for sure. I don't think so. I mean, to begin with, Daniel had been a regular office worker all the time. Huh? Because it was a major company, it was definitely higher than the average annual income around the world. Still, $20,000 is clearly not an amount that can be paid in a lump sum. Huh? Why? Isn't Daniel an executive of a major company? What? I saw his name on the company's website. Oh, maybe. Did you mistake him for someone else? Someone else? It seems the managing director has the same name as Daniel. No way! Oh, please. Daniel is still in his early 30s. How is it possible that he's an executive in a big company? He wasn't like an exceptional worker. Where on earth did you get that idea? You're lying! Then why did I take Daniel away from you? Not only is it meaningless, it's a huge loss. I was cheated! I don't want him! I'll give him back to you! No, thank you. Okay, I'm going back to work. Wait for me! Bye-bye. At this point, their honeymoon was cancelled. However, they had to pay a cancellation fee, and in the end, they did not get the $20,000 back. It seems that Daniel had texted my sister that he had been fired. Therefore, my sister's claim that she was tricked into marrying him was dismissed, and she divorced him without receiving alimony. The $20,000 for the honeymoon was actually her debt. According to Daniel, he made her borrow the money for the luxurious honeymoon. She seemed to have mistaken the IOU for a prenuptial agreement and signed it without reading it carefully. After that, she has been working several jobs to pay off the debt. I can't help but feel that both of them are equally stupid. Anyway, it'll be fine if she would just stay out of my life from now on.
Hi, Shannon. It's been a while. It's your big sister, Haley. Ew. Why ew? What are you contacting me for? Oh, do you still hold a grudge against me? It's already been 3 years. Get over it. How could I? You stole Liam and made him divorce me. Even Mom and Dad were on your side. I don't mind cutting ties with all of you. You know, Liam's super rich. His parents are the owners of a big company. It's inevitable to want him once I found out about it. Did you take him for the money? Yes, I'm much more beautiful than you. How could I miss a chance like that? So you're just after his money and not really in love with him. Love? Who cares about love? What's important is money and status. If you have them, you'll be happy. Do you really believe that? Are you honestly happy now? Of course I am. Today is a special day, so I want to brag to you. Special day? Liam and I got married today. Now we're legally bound. Wow. And his parents gave us a nice trip as a gift. A trip? They are so rich, you know. It's such a generous gift. It's an even more luxurious honeymoon than what you got back then, and we're going for 2 weeks. Whatever you say. I'm so overjoyed that I can't stop bragging, you know. So where are you going? We're going to Europe. Paris, Rome, London, Berlin, Amsterdam, Barcelona. We're going to all of them. Wow, his parents gave you such an amazing trip. After all, they're successful business owners. Moreover, we're in business class and our hotels are the best of the best. I'm on my way to the airport now. Unbelievable. Believe it or not, it's true. You, a dumped ex-wife, just look up at the sky and watch a passing plane from the ground miserably. No, I'm talking about the fact that you haven't realized it yet. The flight you're taking about is full today. So? I'm getting on the same flight you're supposed to get on. I heard it's been booked out, so how did Liam's parents book it at the last minute? You're kidding, right? No, I'm not. I'm also getting married today to a guy I started dating after my divorce, and we're leaving for our honeymoon. Oh, you had a boyfriend? Yes. He was introduced to me by Liam's parents, and they gave me a honeymoon as a gift. What? Why did they do that? Since you took Liam away from me, the relationship between his parents and him went south. They resent you for forcing him to marry you. Oh, no. But they looked happy when they gave me the gift. Oh, really? Then where are you really going? Take a closer look at your itinerary once again. Okay. Oh, it says Cambodia. Cambodia? You're not going there, are you? What are you going to do? Of course we're going. Cambodia has some great attractions like Angkor Wat. Angkor Wat? It's certainly mysterious and sounds nice. I've heard that's not so safe.
Are you sure it's gonna be okay to go there without doing any research?
No problem. We're flying in business class and the hotel is top class.
Really?
After all, we are a rich couple. We'll be fine if anything goes wrong.
And do you think you can solve everything with money? Don't you think that's very naive?
No, it's not. I'm being realistic. With money and status, anything is possible.
So, where is that wealthy husband of yours now?
Well, he had to deal with something, so he left for the airport before me.
What kind of thing?
I don't know. But don't worry, I'll see him soon.
Are you sure? Haven't you heard from him? I heard something happened with his parents.
Oh, yes. Here it is. A love message from him.
Haley, I'm sorry. I can't go with you.
What do you mean?
I got a message from my parents. They're cutting us off.
How come?
They got mad when they found out we got married. They said the trip they gave us was a lie.
A lie? Then what are these plane tickets?
They're real, but they're economy class instead of business. And the accommodation is a hostel instead of 5 stars.
How dare they?
I don't think we'll be able to enjoy anything. I did a quick research, and the area we're staying in seems sketchy.
Oh no, but we're in love, so we'll be fine, right? Let's go anyway.
No, I'm sorry, I can't. I've decided to leave you.
Leave me? Now?
When my parents mentioned disowning me, it woke me up and made me realize. I love you, but you approached me for my money. You never looked me for who I am, but rather for the wealth and status of my family, right?
That's not true.
Now that I think about it, you always try to get money from me for things like designer clothes, fancy restaurants, and vacations. You are attempting to pry into the details of my family's wealth too.
It's just because I love you so much, and I want to know so that I don't have to worry about our future.
I don't believe that anymore. I can no longer be with you. We just got married, but I'm filing for a divorce.
Wait, don't say that. Don't leave me.
It's too late. I'm going to leave the airport now and go back to Shannon. I still love her, and maybe she'll forgive me.
Oh no. Please.
Take care, Haley.
I'll go to Cambodia by myself. There's no way your parents would do such a thing to you. You're their only son. Shannon's just jealous of our marriage, so she's telling a bunch of lies to spite me. Even the declaration of disownment might have been a trap set up by her, like hacking or something. I'm going to go prove that now.
Shannon, I'm sorry. I want to see you.
What now?
I'm leaving Haley. I want to start over with you.
What on earth are you talking about? Have you gone nuts?
I'm not crazy, I'm serious. I still love you. I don't care about Haley. She's only after my money, you know.
Did you just realize that now?
Indeed, it's too late. But I'm going to come right back to you, my love. Once again,
I'm already married.
What? With whom?
With the man your parents introduced me to.
What the heck?
We're going on our honeymoon now.
Honeymoon? Where?
In Paris first. We're staying at an exquisite hotel with a view of the Eiffel Tower.
Paris? That's where I wanted to go too. Shannon, please, forgive me.
How can I forgive you? You betrayed me and married my sister.
It was a huge mistake. I realized that you were my true love.
It's too late for that. I don't love you or trust you anymore.
No, please.
It's none of your business, but I'm truly happy now. My husband, unlike you, loves me with all his heart, respects me, and takes care of me. I love him likewise. I appreciate him and I respect him. We promised that we would trust each other and have a happy family.
Oh, God.
You need to take responsibility for your choices. I don't want anything to do with you anymore, so this is the last time.
Wait! Stop it! Don't leave me.
Take care, Liam.
Shannon, my love.
Help me, Shannon.
What is it?
I've come to Cambodia.
You really went there?
You know, I thought everything you said was a lie. There was no way his parents would have done such a thing to their only son. You were just telling a bunch of lies to spite us. I even thought that you hacked into their phones and sent him a message about cutting ties. That's why I got on the plane by myself.
Hack? What are you talking about? I'm just a normal person. How would I know to hack anyone? Are you really in Cambodia right now?
Yeah, but I figured a lot out by the time I got here. I flew on economy class, and the hotel wasn't the best of the best, but it was a hostel. Once I got here, I couldn't enjoy anything because of all the scary-looking people around me and the lack of the security. I haven't heard from Liam. I can't use my credit card, and I don't have any cash.
You see, I told you not to go.
Well,
you brought it on yourself.
Come on, Shannon. Help me.
I can't. I'm in France.
Oh.
As you know, I'm in the middle of my honeymoon. We're in Paris now. We're staying at a beautiful hotel with a view of the Eiffel Tower.
Paris. I wish I could have been there. Please, just lend me some money.
Money?
I have Liam's credit card, but it seems it's been cancelled. I have a return ticket, but I don't know how to change it to an earlier flight. I need money until I return home.
Not possible.
Shannon!
Why don't you contact Dad? He might be able to help you under some conditions.
Conditions?
He asked me to tell you if you got in touch with me. I don't know the details, but it's something to do with his company. He said he'd tell you himself if you contacted him.
I'm kind of scared.
I didn't even know he started his own business 2 years ago. I guess it's none of my business. Well, I told you what I had to tell you. My husband's calling me, so bye.
Hey, wait! You're not gonna help me? I'm your sister. Shannon!
First, my ex-husband, Liam, went back to his parents with disappointment, but he was turned away at the gate and not even acknowledged. As expected, he lost his position as the heir and was forced to resign from the company. He's now living off his low-paying job. On the other hand, Haley, my older sister, had to meet the conditions set by our father to return from Cambodia. The conditions were to marry a distant male relative in his 50s and never get divorced. It turned out our father's business was on the brink of bankruptcy, and he wanted to secure financial support by having Haley fulfill those conditions. Devastating for her, the man was someone she couldn't bear to be with. She married such a man in tears, got pregnant, and gave birth to her first son. Now, even after our father's business went bankrupt, her husband says he wants to have many daughters, and she just goes along with it. With a look of resignation on her face, she is working hard on her next pregnancy. Hi, Amanda. Have you gotten engaged to Terry? Is this Nikki? What's up all of a sudden? I'm asking if it's true that you're engaged to Terry. It's true. How did you sway him? You're from a poor single mother family. It's obvious you're after his fortune. What are you talking about? Oh, is it to pay back your mom's debt? Or are you dreaming of living in luxury after marriage? Your mom's something, but you're not that different, huh? Ugh, you're so lame. I really don't know what you're talking about. We don't have any debts. Besides, I don't have financial troubles, so I have no intention of going after his family fortune. Yeah, right. And about the poor single mother family, my father passed away a while ago, but we've still been living a normal life. Your mom doesn't even have a real job.
In fact, I know she has a patron.
Patron?
I've seen her meeting up with a young guy many times at a cafe in front of the station. She received an envelope. That was money, right?
Oh, you mean Mr. Hogan.
So you admit it.
He's her business partner.
Business partner?
She works from home and sometimes they have meetings at that cafe. The handover of the envelope is work-related documents.
Documents? What? She works from home?
Geez, I didn't realize you had such a great misconception. I must say I'm quite surprised.
But you know what? That doesn't prove that your marriage to Terry is not about money.
What? Are you still saying that?
His family runs a respectable company, you know. They're what you call a local celebrity. When it comes to finding a suitable partner for him, she'd have to be a college graduate, well-educated, beautiful, and sociable. I mean, like me.
Oh, that's what you wanted to say. You've had your eye on him since middle school.
If you know that, you should call off your engagement right away.
Why? You know, Nikki, you should start doing the basic things a person should do.
I'm doing what I should be doing. I go to facials, get my nails done, put on makeup, and keep up my appearance. Also, I'm always on the lookout for the latest trends. That's why I'm the one who's worthy of being with Terry.
That's not what I mean. You're behind on your rent for 4 months.
What's it got to do with you?
The landlady of your apartment is my maternal grandmother.
What? The landlady is your grandma? She can't be. Her last name is different from yours.
Right, my mom still takes my dad's surname, and my grandma is also the landlady of your family home.
You're kidding.
I heard they haven't paid this month's rent either.
How would I know that?
I've been at my grandma's since yesterday, because you took out the 6 months' worth of rent that was supposed to be paid to my grandma. Your parents couldn't make a payment.
No way.
Your mother says she'll figure something out, so she wants my grandma to wait for a few days. She came over this afternoon.
I thought that was to help me pay for the beauty treatments.
So you just took it out without checking with them? Back to the topic, not only you can't get your own life together, but you even take money from your parents. I think it's ridiculous for you to put that aside and talk about me.
That was a necessary expense for me to be worthy of Terry.
I heard that you've been ignoring the payment reminders until now.
But I needed the money to improve myself.
My grandma's saying that if you have no intention to pay up, she's going to ask you to move out.
No, wait.
She's going to officially notify you later, so if you want to do something about it, you'll have to negotiate directly with her.
Oh no, I don't have any savings.
Also, stop pestering Terry. He said if you keep bothering him, he'll file a restraining order.
Restraining order? Amanda, please. I have no money at all. I'm sorry about Terry, so can you please speak to your grandma to wait for the rent?
I don't want to talk to you anymore, so I'll block you.
Oh no, wait!
Nikki's father was furious when he found out what had happened. Due to the incident of taking the parents' money without permission, she was brought back to her family home. Looking back at her carefree life, facials, nail art, designer's bags, clothes, accessories, etc., her spending was limitless. All of those things were sold by her aunt, who had co-signed for the apartment and covered the unpaid rent. It seems that mentioning the word restraining order had an impact. Now she's totally quiet and even sneaks away when we pass each other on the streets, so we can consider this matter settled for now.
Hi, Matt. Do you have a minute now? Oh, hello. Yeah, I have time. I was just relaxing at home. Is something wrong? I was wondering if I could talk to you about something. I have a favor to ask. A favor? You have a wedding next month, right? And I don't want you to come. What? I don't want you to come. You, Matt. What? What, is this some kind of joke? What are you going to do if I'm not at the wedding next month? I'm the groom. How can a groom miss his own wedding? I'm not joking. I'm really asking. What? Are you seriously asking me to not attend? Me, the groom? My own wedding? Yes, I'm sorry. No, come on. Why? Why should I not go to my own wedding? And it's in a month. Tell me, what's going on? I know. Where do I start? First of all, yesterday, I found out my daughter is pregnant. What? Monica is? She said she wasn't feeling well, so I took her to the doctor. They said she's in her 3rd month of pregnancy. But Monica said, you're not the father. What? The father of the baby is a boy named Eddie. He's been a family friend for a long time. In other words, he's Monica's childhood friend. My daughter is pregnant with her childhood friend's baby. What do you mean? Are you saying Monica was having an affair with her childhood friend? Don't say it like that. They were going together in middle school. Before high school, he moved away for some reasons with his parents. He and Monica drifted apart. Eddie moved back here about 6 months ago, and that's when they started seeing each other again. Started dating? Even though she's engaged? Yes. Anyway, a lot happened and she got pregnant. Monica says she wants to get married to Eddie. He's Monica's first love, her first boyfriend, the father of her child. I just want her to be happy. He's the father of my first grandchild, so I really want her to get married to him. Isn't it romantic to get married with your first love? So, Matt, will you stay away from the wedding? I have no idea what you're talking about. What do you mean? Because she's having a baby with her childhood friend, she's breaking off the engagement and marrying him? No, that's not it. She's still marrying you. What? The wedding ceremony will be with Eddie, but she's not breaking off the engagement. She's getting married to you. What? Why? Actually, Eddie just quit his job recently. I don't know what his parents do now, but the financial situation doesn't look good. I'm sure the wedding will be nice, but I don't think he will make a good spouse. I don't get what you mean. Oh yes, and then there's another thing. Monica wants to raise the child with Eddie, both during the pregnancy and after the birth. She said she wants to live in a new house with Eddie. What? The new house? You don't mean the one we're planning to move into at the end of the month? Me and Monica's new house? That's right. Monica, Eddie, the baby, they want to live there together as a family of 3. So you will have to continue to live in the apartment you're in now. If that's not possible, you can move to another apartment or condo. Hold on. Wait a minute. Not only will you take away my wedding, but also my new house? I'm paying for the wedding in the new place. I even took out a loan. Don't just keep talking about money. Matt, you work for a good company and earn a lot of money. Think of it as a congratulatory gift for my daughter. Huh? Congratulatory gift? For the wedding, the pregnancy, and the birth. Anyway, that's why. For my daughter, her baby, and her father, let them have the wedding and the new house. I'll let you register the marriage. Just hold on a damn minute. Do you know what you're saying? Of course I do. There's nothing difficult about it, is it? Of course, you'll be the legal husband. And of course, you're going to pay for my daughter's living expenses. You'll also take care of all the child support for the child she gave birth to. You're going to be our son-in-law. As the husband, you're going to support my daughter and grandchildren. Really? What are you saying? Are you okay? I'm really worried. Are you really serious? Am I saying something funny? No, I'm sorry. Please give me some time to think about it. I'll talk it over with Monica. We have a lot to take care of. Is that so? We don't have much time before the wedding, so please hurry. Monica, I talked to your mother. Is it true that you're pregnant? And the father is a childhood friend? You're getting married to him? Is it true? Oh, you heard from Mom? That's right. I'm going to the next wedding meeting with Eddie. You don't have to come, Matt. I can't wait to see Eddie in his tuxedo. Monica, that's... Don't you think it's funny that you said that? What? You have a fiancé and you're getting married to your childhood friend, living together because he's the father of your child? You don't think it's strange at all? What? Are you jealous? Did you want to get married with me too? Then let's do it again after the baby's born. No, it's not about jealousy or anything like that. You have a fiancé and you're with another man. I'm just saying it's crazy. I didn't know you were that into weddings. I thought the bride was the star of the show, not the guy. But to be honest, Eddie is better looking. I think he'd be more Instagrammable as the groom. That's why I want Eddie as the groom. Listen, that's not what I'm talking about. You're engaged to someone else. You're having an affair with another guy and you're pregnant. And then steal away the wedding and the new house? I'm just saying it's not right. I didn't plan to get pregnant, but it can't be helped. I mean, we haven't even registered yet, so it's up to me who I go out with. What's your problem? What? Once we register the marriage, you will be the husband, so it's fine. Even about Eddie and I living in the new house, it's for the baby that's going to be born, right? It's better to be with your real dad. All you have to do is support me as a second dad. What's wrong with that? What's wrong with you? Oh, speaking of getting married, Dad said, when we get officially married, he wants you to help out more with our business. Huh? Matt, after work or on your days off, you know how you help my family's business? If you get married to me, you'll be a part of my family. He said you can take care of our business more. He said he's thinking of expanding sales channels, so do a good job. Wait a minute. What do you mean you can take care of our business more? Your father said you're short-handed and he needed my help. I'm helping him out on my days off for the love of my fiancé. I'm already working the same as a full-time employee. And all without pay. If I work any more than this, it will ruin my real job. But I heard another person quit and it's been hard. We're a family. We're supposed to help each other out. I can't expand your sales channels. I made a lot of improvements in efficiency by creating manuals and setting up macros. But even now, we're barely keeping up with the number of people we have. If you want me to do any more work for you, you have to pay me a regular salary or it's not worth it. Are you trying to take money from my family? Oh, so you are that difficult. You're so bitter. What's with that? Then why don't you help him? I can't help you for free anymore. I can't. I don't know anything about my father's work. I'm pregnant now. You're a man. It's normal for you to work hard. I'll do my best with housework and childcare too. Don't be so narrow-minded and do your best, okay? For me, the baby, and Eddie, heart. Narrow-minded? Oh, that's it. I don't know. I can't talk about it anymore. I don't care anymore. Do whatever you want. I'll do whatever I want too. Yeah? Well, I'm glad you're on board. Oh, I'll introduce you to Eddie sometime. No, that's okay. I'll sort things out for now. Just leave me alone for a week. Matt, come on. Answer the phone. What do you think you're doing? Oh, hi. Is something wrong? What do you mean, is something wrong? Monica said she couldn't reach you, so I called. Oh, yeah, Monica. Monica doesn't seem to understand English. I'm blocking her for now. What are you doing at a time like this? Monica and Eddie went to the wedding venue for a meeting today. They were told that the wedding was cancelled. The cancellation fee has been paid and all the formalities are already done. I don't understand. What the hell is going on? Oh, that? I cancelled it. What? You cancelled it? Why would you do that? Because I wasn't going to be there. Is there a problem? Is there... It's Monica and Eddie's wedding, not mine. I have no obligation to pay for someone else's wedding. It's my money, so there's no problem, right? My wedding and my money. Don't talk like it's all yours. It would have been Monica's wedding too. But I paid for the entire ceremony once, didn't I? After the ceremony, I'll calculate it with the congratulatory money and pay back half of it. Then, it is still completely my money at this stage, isn't it? That's true. But I can't believe you suddenly canceled without saying anything. Monica had been looking forward to it for a long time. This is terrible. I've been looking forward to it for a long time too, until you asked me to not come. Anyway, I won't let someone else's wedding be held with my money. If you want to have a wedding, Monica and the other guy can pay for it. You can start planning from scratch again. It's such a waste. We've been preparing for it for a long time. What a waste of time. By the way, is the wedding the only thing you wanted to talk about? Anything else? What else? What other things? There are many other things, aren't there? Like the fact that I sold the new house. What? You sold your new house? Yes. Luckily, I sold it with a mortgage. I have a friend who works for a real estate company. He said it was new and in a good location, so he got a buyer right away. What? Why? That's where Monica and my grandchildren were supposed to live. Because I wasn't going to live there. The land and buildings were in my name too, so I sold them. I don't need a house I'm not going to live in. You're so selfish. What are you thinking? Speaking of selfishness, I'm helping your husband's company. I'm quitting from today. I erased everything I made. What? Manuals, things I made to improve efficiency. I've erased all the paper and data. From tomorrow, you'll be working as you were before I came on. What? Why did you do that? Why did you do that? I'm an outsider. I created it on my own. I'm free to erase it or throw it away. You'll get in trouble. You can't even do your daily work. You can't even talk about expanding our sales channels. Wow. I'm just the daughter's fiancé, and I'm supposed to help with something that will interfere with my daily work. That amount of work without pay, it's absolutely ridiculous. Put it back the way it was right away. If we can't operate, everyone's going to be in trouble. I don't wanna. I mean, who is everyone? The employees? I don't think anyone will be in trouble. They're planning to quit tomorrow. Huh? Quit? To be honest, your company's policy is horrible. There are only a few of us, so each of us has a lot of work. And it's hard work. Overtime until late at night is common, and we don't get paid for it. On top of that, the wages are low. You make outsiders like me work without pay. There are many other things that are against the Labor Standards Act, aren't there? That's why I told the employees. I told them how much people get paid at other companies in the same industry for the amount of work they do now. I told them about my main job and the salary. I also introduced them to companies I know. I gave them my personal card and told them that my company was also looking for new employees. Everyone was very pleased. They're going to submit their resignations tomorrow. All of them. What? Come on. They're going to use their paid vacations until the day they quit. No one will come. What are we going to do without them? What are we going to do without people? What are you going to do about this? What am I going to do? It's not up to me. I think the Labor Department will decide. I've reported everything that happened earlier to the Labor Bureau. What? Labor Bureau? I took evidence of illegal long working hours and unpaid overtime, and I went to the Labor Standards Inspection Office. I'm sure there will be an investigation soon. What the hell did you do? If the Labor Standards Inspection Bureau investigates, it will really ruin our company. Oh, you were aware of that, weren't you? You knew you were doing something you shouldn't have done. And what would our neighbors and relatives say? What would I say to my sisters-in-law if the company that has been in business since our great-grandfather's time goes under? What excuse would I give to my sisters-in-law and others? Don't worry. You don't need to worry. What? I've already explained the situation to all the relatives, mine and yours too. What? Since the wedding was cancelled, I've been making the rounds to those who were planning to attend. I've explained the situation in detail. I also handed out printed copies of the messages from you and Monica. Everyone was very kind and listened to me. Oh no! They were very sympathetic thanks to the explanation I gave them. They said it was natural for me to break off our marriage engagement. What? You're breaking off the engagement? You mean you're calling off the marriage? Of course! I can't get married after all this. It's a good thing we didn't enter the registry yet. Oh, about compensation for breaking off the engagement? I'm sure you'll be contacted by my lawyer at a later date. You'll have to go through my lawyer for all future correspondence. Wait a minute. You think you can get away with this? Monica is carrying a baby, and you're going to ruin our company like this. Don't you care what happens to me, Monica, or my grandchildren? I don't care if your whole family is ruined. Insane people like you. What? Cheating on your fiancé and getting pregnant? Monica wants to get married and live in a new house with her lover, and you people who condone it and try to treat me like a slave, I hope you all go to hell. I didn't mean to treat you like slaves. If I'm not a slave, then what? You would take away the wedding ceremony and the new house that I paid for. You'll get me registered, but I have to pay for the living expenses as the husband. It's my wife's child, and I'm supposed to pay child support even though it's someone else's child. I've been working for free, and now you want me to do more? How much do I have to be disrespected by you? No, you misunderstood me. I didn't mean it like that. You're taking it too personally. Too personally? You're saying you didn't do anything wrong? So you're okay with me doing the same thing? Suppose I had an ex-girlfriend from childhood. She's pregnant, so I get married with her and move in with her in a new house. Monica pays for the ceremony and the new house. Monica is the one who registers the marriage, so she's paying for living expenses and child support. I make her help with my family's business for free. If I told Monica to do that, you'd forgive me? That's what it would be like if it were the other way around. That's because men and women are different. I don't know what to tell you. Well, I'm sure you'll be hearing from my lawyer in the near future. Please don't contact me directly again. Wait, I'm sorry. Let's talk. I think there's a misunderstanding between us. You can talk to my lawyer. Also, I did some research and found out that Eddie has a wife and kids. He has 3 kids. What? Are you serious? Well, I guess that's that then. Goodbye. After that, I immediately blocked all contacts on Monica's side. My boss introduced me to a lawyer who acted as a barrier. A few days later, we had a meeting. Monica and her mother made excuses like, we were spoiled because he was going to be the husband. Monica's father added fuel to the fire by saying, we've reported you to the labor department too, so we're even. Eddie only apologized to his wife, whom I had called. He was making my parents so mad at him. I had my lawyer beat them up thoroughly. Monica for $11,000 in compensation, including the wedding cancellation fee. Eddie paid compensation to me and his wife and divorced her. Eddie cried and clung to me, but I hit him with a restraining order and cut him off. After that, Monica's father's company was investigated by the Labor Standards Bureau and sued by former employees for non-payment of overtime wages, so the company went bankrupt. When he asked for help from his relatives, he was completely rejected. He gave up his parents' house and land and now holds up in a shabby apartment. Monica hasn't been able to get in touch with Eddie since the meeting. She cries all the time because she doesn't know what to do with the child. She sends me letters through my lawyer asking me to do something about it. But I tear them up and ignore them, thinking that she deserves what she gets. I just wish she would get on with her life and not prey on others. I sometimes felt a little depressed at my own lack of discernment, but my parents, friends, and colleagues comforted me. I'm back to the same life as before. I've put all those horrible people behind me. I'm going to try my best to improve myself so that I can meet a more wonderful person.
Hi, Jared. I really enjoyed our dinner together. Thanks.
Oh, you're home.
Yeah, just now.
I got home a little while ago too. I had a great time. I'm really sorry that I can't celebrate Valentine's Day with you. I didn't think I'd be on a business trip on the 14th and 15th. It's our first Valentine and I feel bad. My colleagues wanted to spend time with their partners, so they forced me, the youngest, to take it. Darn them.
I'm a bit disappointed, but if it's work, it's work. I had a great time tonight, so I'm totally okay with it.
I'm glad to hear that.
I hope we can spend it together next year.
Right. I'll go talk to my boss tomorrow to make sure I can take time off next year. Well, I've got an early morning, so I'd better get to bed.
Okay, have a good rest.
Good night.
Happy Valentine's Day, Grace. Hey, it's still 12 hours away. Haha, we haven't chatted for a while. I'm getting carried away. You sound excited. You've been quiet for a while. Are you busy these days? Well, you know, the company has offered me a job where I can work from home. I see. It must be tough balancing work and kids, but good luck. So you're really excited for tomorrow, huh? Yeah, it's the first Valentine's since we got married. I'm baking cupcakes right now. By the way, tomorrow is your first wedding anniversary too, right? It's such a romantic day that I'll never forget it. Hope you have an amazing anniversary. Oh yeah, thanks. That's another reason why I'm so excited. We put off the wedding because I got knocked up. But I'm happy that we were able to register our marriage on the 14th. How's your daughter? Ellie's growing every day. By the way, you started dating someone you met on a blind date last month, right? What are you guys doing tomorrow? Well, you know, he has to go on a business trip, so we won't be able to spend it together. Oh, bummer. But we went for a French dinner in a beautiful outdoor setting last night. Oh, wow. I'm glad to hear that. He sounds like he cares a lot about you. If you get a chance, come to visit me with your boyfriend. I'd love to introduce you to my husband, and I'd love for Ellie to meet you too. Come to think of it, I don't even know what your husband looks like. Oh, I never showed you his picture. He doesn't really like to be photographed. I see. Oh, but I managed to take some pictures of us earlier, so I'm sending them to you. Oh, good timing. I just want to show him off. Haha, okay, let me see. This is him. Is this your husband? Yes, his name is Jared. This is not a mistake, is it? Why would I mistake my husband? I'm sorry. I don't know what to say. Can you meet me outside right now? I need to talk to you about something. I don't mind, but what's going on? Can't you just tell me over chat? It's not something that can be done on the phone. I'm sorry to bother you, but please, can you make a little time for me? Sounds kind of serious. Can we meet at the coffee shop next to the station at 2 p.m.? The same place we used to go after work. Got it.
Good morning, babe. Guess what? My work finished earlier. You don't have any plans today, do you? I thought we could have lunch if you want. If you're free, we can hang out until night. How about it?
Good morning, Jared. So you finished your business trip early?
Right. I just dropped off some documents at the office. I was told I can go home today. My boss feels sorry that I was picked to go on a business trip that no one wanted to go. I can meet up with you around noon. We'll have a sweet time together.
But I'm not sure if I want to walk around in this freezing cold.
Let me find a nice lunch place then. If anything, we could just book a room at a hotel somewhere, right?
Oh, I have an idea. Why don't I just come over to your house?
My house? Why?
Because I've never been, so I'm curious. I can cook for you.
Well, I don't think it's possible.
Why not?
My place is such a mess. I want to see you so much that I don't want to waste any time.
Don't worry, I can clean up for you.
Well, but...
What? Is there a reason why you can't have me there?
I'm too ashamed to show you my messy place.
I told you I'll clean it up.
No, I mean, visiting a guy's place all of a sudden isn't a good idea, you know? I think a hotel would be much better.
I'm curious why you're so adamant about not having me there.
Oh, you know...
Could it be because of your wife Anna and your daughter Ellie?
Who?
They're out now, but there are still traces of them in the house. So it's not a good idea for me to be there, and this is the reason, right?
Babe, what are you talking about? I mean, who are Anna and Ellie?
Oh.
Maybe someone tried to put ideas in your head, but you're the only one for me. I don't know anyone by those names.
You still pretend to be innocent, huh? Cut it out.
What's wrong with you all of a sudden?
Listen, Jared, Hannah is my friend.
What?
We used to work at the same store. We often worked the same shift, so we became good friends and we're still in touch.
Oh.
Yesterday we were chatting and she showed me a picture of her husband. It was you. We both found out the truth. I was aware that her last name was the same as yours. I thought it was just a coincidence, but it turned out to be like this.
Actually, I remember now. Anna is my ex-girlfriend. She was trying to get back together with me a while ago. I'm sorry if she came to bother you.
You're busted.
Don't you believe me? We're in love, right?
You know what? Hannah and we talked face to face yesterday.
Oh no.
The reason she and Ellie aren't at home right now is because they gave up on you and went back to her family.
She went back to her parents? What's going on?
I'm with her to explain the situation to her parents right now. She wants to talk to you, so here she is. Jared, this is Anna.
Is it for real? It's not some kind of a prank, is it?
You wish, don't you? Believe it or not, it's your choice, but I've got things to say to you. You know, when you woke up this morning, you noticed that Ellie and I were gone, right? I was expecting to get a call or at least a text from you to check if we were okay. But did you even think about us? What kind of nerve do you have to immediately ask Grace out on a date? It's unbelievable.
It's just a misunderstanding.
Anyway, I'm divorcing you.
OMG. Hold on. You've got to cool down and think about it again.
I'm calm enough. Do you think you have the right to tell me to think about it again?
I mean, you need a father to raise Ellie, right?
You've got a wife and a kid, and yet you pretended to be single. I don't want a guy who picks up other women outside and pretends to be a father to a girl at home.
That's a separate topic.
It all comes from the same problem. You. The fact that you pursued other women means it's over between us. Top it all, you messed with my friend. That's disgusting.
That's just a coincidence.
It may be, but it doesn't change the fact that you deceived her.
Oh, but you guys, why are you collaborating?
Huh?
You guys are supposed to be rivals and lover over me, right? Even if you're friends, normally you should be against each other.
If Grace was aware of your status and was still going out with you, I'm sure I would have stopped being friends right away, and we would have gotten into a brawl. But you told her you were single, didn't you?
Well, that's...
She is hurt too. As soon as she found out the truth, she told me everything and apologized. She even provided me with evidence. At this point, there's no point in me antagonizing her. I trust my honest friend more than a liar like you.
But...
No matter what excuses you come up with, the fact remains that you betrayed your wife and daughter and toyed with another woman. That's the truth. Instead of beating around the bush, why don't you finally admit it?
Let me explain.
What? Do you think there's still room for some excuse?
Look, I'll tell you what. I'm married to you, and I'm the father of Ellie, right?
So what?
Well,
we're not going anywhere if we just keep chatting on the phone. Let's get on with discussing divorce quickly.
no, wait.
Don't worry about Ellie. I just got back to work, so I'm not concerned about my financial status. I'll have more than enough support from my family too. Even if we get divorced, I won't have any worries.
Just wait.
I'd like to settle this before the end of the year if possible. I'll see you in court next time.
Oh God. We just had our first anniversary yesterday. Let's not spoil such a day with unpleasant memories, okay? Right? Put Grace on the phone for me. She'd understand.
Obviously, she's breaking up with you.
No.
Well then, see you sometime soon. I'll contact you through my lawyer.
Wait.
I broke up with Jared without ever seeing his face. I was in the middle of job hunting and was worried about him pestering me, but he didn't know my address, so there was no stalking or harassment, and I was able to cut ties with him at once. Anna was able to finalize the divorce before the end of the year. I didn't ask for the details of the alimony and child support, but they seemed to have been substantial amounts. She made him pay the alimony all at once without any objections. Thanks to her determined cattiness toward him, I felt refreshed too. As for Jared, details of the situation somehow reached his workplace. Due to the nature of his job, it became a credibility issue for the company. He's been indirectly advised to consider resigning. It was a terrible Valentine's Day. Anna and I made a promise to go and see the popular shaman together as a way to cleanse our bad luck.
I just finished work. No one's going out for a drink today, so I'm coming straight home.
Okay, hon. I'll be waiting for you with dinner prepared.
Oh yeah, there's something I need you to do for me.
What's up?
My bosses have kids in the same kindergarten as Amelia. I've told you, right?
Oh yeah. Amelia's in a different class, so I haven't talked to the moms. The GM's younger son and the director's daughter, right?
Yes, you're right. So there's gonna be a play at the kindergarten.
Yeah.
I've told them that you'd make the children's costumes, so please, don't disappoint them.
What in the world?
The GM's son will play Aladdin. The director's daughter will play Snow White. Both of them have big roles, and it's a hassle to make the costumes, so they were happy and relieved when I said you'd handle it.
Hold on.
What?
Our daughter's also playing a fairy in the forest, though not the leading role. I'm working on her costume right now. On top of that, I have to make 2 more costumes for the leading roles? Why did you just volunteer for something like that without consulting me first? Obviously, I don't have enough time to complete them, you know.
Come on, I'm sure you can. You went to a fashion school. Don't be so reluctant. I know you can quickly handle costumes just for a kindergarten show. You're a professional, so it should be easy, right?
I'm saying it's not something that can be done quickly. That's why it's impossible. Seriously, what's with you deciding on your own without consulting me? Besides, I make a living from my dressmaking skills, so technically I should be charging for it, you know?
Don't say that. Let's forget about fees and all those formalities. If you really want compensation, how about this? Priceless praise from both of my bosses.
What the?
If you nail this perfectly, there's no doubt my reputation will soar. It'll definitely have a significant impact on my future career, and it's also for you. So I'm counting on you as a professional to do your best without cutting corners.
No, thank you.
What? Why?
I want to ask you why. Why do I have to do it? Normally parents do this for their children. It's already tough enough to handle my own child's costume, so taking care of others is out of the question unless there's a really good reason.
Geez, but you see, 2 years ago you volunteered to make costumes for your niece, didn't you?
That's exactly what I meant by a really good reason. My sister broke her hand and her husband was on a long-term overseas business trip. That's why I had to step in and help out.
Well, this time seems to be somewhat similar. You did say you'd take it up if there were good reasons, right?
Wait, is there something going on?
The wives of my bosses are not good at sewing, and they've been struggling and groaning that it was too difficult.
So?
What do you mean, so?
I'm certain that just modifying ready-made costumes would be fine if it's too intricate. The school isn't forcing us to do everything from scratch. It shouldn't be that difficult.
That's not the point. The point is that they're really struggling. Basically, it means that they can't sew. It's an easy task for you as a professional, but it's impossible for regular people. In that case, it's similar to when your sister had a fracture and couldn't sew the costumes.
What are you talking about? It's totally different. My sister isn't a good sewer, but she would have done it herself if she could. But they don't have any particular reasons preventing them from working on the costumes, do they?
Ugh, Jesus. The fact that they can't sew is the valid reason preventing them from doing it.
Did you read what I wrote? Did you seriously agree to throw the responsibility on me like that? Even if I'm the wife of their subordinate and our kids attend the same kindergarten, it's honestly unbelievable to expect a complete stranger to take on this task. And besides, isn't making costumes for your own child an expression of love?
Hey, don't give me your attitude. The persons in question are the wives of my bosses. Don't be disrespectful. Think about your position before speaking.
I'm just expressing my thoughts from a parental perspective. What's wrong with that?
I have a position at work to consider. Once I agree to something, it's only natural to see it through to the end as a responsible person.
Then why don't you do it?
Me?
You're the one who accepted the job, not me. It's only fair that you handle it.
Then I won't be coming home tonight.
What?
Until you genuinely apologize and say you're wrong and you be happy to take on the task. I won't come home.
All right then. I won't have to prepare dinner for you, right? Don't come home.
Just like that?
I'm busy from now until I put Amelia to bed, so take care of things on your own over there.
Jeez, you're stubborn. I'll give you some time to cool down and reflect. Hey, are you sorry now?
For what?
Amelia's probably asleep by now, so I thought you had some time to reflect.
If it's still about the costumes, I won't make them.
Just when I thought you'd come to your senses, you're still saying that.
Reflection has nothing to do with it. It's already been decided.
Decided?
I consulted with the kindergarten teacher after that. Then she called the wives.
What?
After talking with them, it was decided that I don't have to make their costumes.
She contacted the wives? What the heck have you done? Are you trying to ruin my reputation?
Before that, it seems you should have properly listened to your bosses.
What do you mean?
What they mean by difficult is actually it's challenging but worth a try. Let's figure out how to make it.
Seriously?
Apparently, when the wives went out for a coffee together, they got into that topic. Then, as your bosses were leaving today, they were also discussing it. At that moment, you suddenly barged in and started blabbering about how I graduated from a fashion school and now work in the field. You told them that you would have made me make them, so don't worry about it. The two of them tried to correct your misunderstanding, but you kept interrupting them, saying,
"No worries, it's all good, and just leave it to me."
Then you quickly left. I was really embarrassed when I heard that. They talked to their wives about it at home, and they were thinking of contacting me when they received a call from the kindergarten saying that I wanted to get in touch with them.
Seriously?
Yes, that's how they ended up calling me back. I was so embarrassed. I apologized sincerely to your bosses that you got ahead of yourself.
Oh God.
They also apologized, saying they couldn't stop you and they felt sorry.
What? They did?
Right. By the way, they also mentioned something else. You tend to rush without listening to what others are saying, and you've been warned about it. They even said they are worried you might make a big mistake at work if you continue like this.
Are you serious?
I know you tend to rush things, but I never thought it was affecting your work like this. Seriously, I'm shocked. Get it together. It won't be funny if you end up making a huge mistake and get fired or something.
I don't mean to.
That's the thing. Not meaning to do it makes it even worse.
I don't think I'm that bad.
Look at what happened this time. You went all ahead without considering others and ended up wasting everyone's time. Can't you just take a sec to look around and think things through?
Oh, well, right.
Anyway, make sure to apologize properly to your bosses tomorrow, and you really need to fix that tendency to rush ahead. The priceless reputation you've been aiming for is only going downhill. You need to realize that.
Yeah, I'm very sorry about that.
The next day, my husband seemed to have been squeezed a lot by the two bosses. As soon as he came home, he sincerely apologized to me. He promised to work on his rushing habit, so I decided to forgive him. I also had a chance to meet the wives at the kindergarten pickup time, and I apologized to them for the whole incident. This led to us starting to interact more. They are both very friendly, and there's no distance between us just because of our husband's status. We enjoy a pleasant friendship now. By the way, the wife of the director works part-time in the department next to my husband. Thanks to her, I get to know how he's doing at the office. After the incident, we decided to set up regular reflection sessions as a couple. It seems like it's been a good opportunity for my husband to find areas to improve. Lately, he's been making steady progress in achieving good results at work.
Good morning, Dave. It's already been 3 hours since the start time. What are you doing, and where are you now?
Shut up. Tap, tap, tap. Stop annoying me.
That's my word. It's Wednesday, weekday, and workday. I haven't got any requests of annual leave or sick leave from you. What are you doing, and where are you now?
Of course, I'm at home. I'm in bed because I had too many drinks last night. By the way, if I haven't shown up by now, you would know that I'm not coming.
I wouldn't. I'm not a psychic.
Shut up. I'm telling you I'm not coming.
That's not cool, Dave. You've been hired for only 3 days. You didn't show up for the entrance ceremony on the first day, and the second day you left after 1 hour without notice. Then, on the third day, you didn't show up without notice. Also, I've been telling you this, how you talk. The annoying person is you. Do you want to work?
Of course I do. Once I start working, I can make billions straight away. I had my own company before I came here. I was the best CEO. I was hired by the chairman from the head office. I have a connection with him.
I know. You've been telling me that since the first day.
I'm letting you hire me, who is worth so much. But I was sent to a subsidiary, not the head office. I have to be with the trainer, which is annoying. And the trainer is only a 26-year-old woman. I hate everything about it. I'm supposed to work at a higher position.
I see. Then can you come to work and make billions of benefit and be promoted to the head office?
I told you, I'm not coming today. I'm not feeling better yet. And I'm not the kind of person who does the job for people who have no academic background. I was a CEO. I'm better at controlling people. Give me the position of the board member and $10 million for my salary.
If you want that kind of position, come to work and be trained. Then work properly. If you can't do that, the billions of benefits and the higher position is just a big mouth.
Shut up. Don't talk to me like that. Don't you know how to respect higher ranking people?
Higher ranking and elder are different. You are twice elder than me, but I'm your boss. I am the higher ranking person.
I don't accept women as a boss. You are just making excuses.
That's you. Well, if you don't like me being your boss, you should work harder and be promoted. You are coming tomorrow, right? You wouldn't plan to have a hangover, would you?
If that's what you want, I'll go.
Thanks. Dave, the break time is over. Come back to work now. What are you doing?
I'm working. I'm out for the sales. Shut up and wait for me to get the big client.
Sales? You haven't been assigned to the group yet. And you haven't even gone through the training. You are very behind from other new employees. Stop saying things which don't make sense. And come back ASAP.
I'm saying I'm in the middle of the work. I'm at my clients now.
Clients, huh? Do you mean in the middle of the bar district?
What?
You're using the company's car without notice. I checked it because the person who was supposed to use it was in trouble. GPS is attached to all the company's cars. I can confirm from here, and I know. Are you working at the bar that opens at noon?
Why the hell do you attach such things? That's an invasion of privacy.
There is no one who uses the company's car for private reasons. So this won't be an invasion of privacy. Anyway, did you go to the bar with the company car and drink? Sneaking out from the training and making up a lie was that easy to reveal?
Shut up. I'm just having a break.
You are not working as much as you need to get a break. Don't drive the car if you have drank. Never. My coworker and I will pick the car up. I will drop you home. You will be absent for the day. Any problems?
Are you coming to my place? If you are, clean the house for me.
Pardon?
It's dirty and smelly because there are trash and laundry. There was even a weird bug yesterday. I can't sleep or eat in such a place. So, you can clean it. Take my suit to the dry cleaning as well.
I don't think your answer would make any sense, but I will ask you just in case. Why do I have to clean your house?
Because you are a woman. You should be able to do housework. My wife is away to visit her parents. So, you know, I know you, but you can cook lunch too. I've got bored with the instant noodles lately. I'll eat it anyway, even if it doesn't taste good. Just prepare enough food for a week, okay? And come back next week for another week.
No thanks. I don't have any reasons to take care of you in private. I don't want to. I don't have time anyway. I will go back to work once I drop you off.
Ugh, you could just do it briefly. You're not nice. Oh, then I'll do something good if you clean, lol. You're not pretty, but your body is young and good, lol. Do you want to go to heaven, lol? I know no one does that for you because you are dull. Aren't you horny, lol?
It's never going to happen. What you just said is very inappropriate. I will save it and take an action for it. I will ask male employees to pick up the car and drop you off.
Why are you acting like that? Just because I'm trying to be humble?
I don't think you were ever humble.
Listen, I told you I have a connection with the chairman. If I want to, I can fire you easily. I'm telling you that I can treat you better if you butter me up. The little bitch tells me what to do. I hate that.
It doesn't matter if you like me or not, or if you have the connection. You are a new employee, and I'm your boss. It's my job to train you and make you work.
Stop acting like you are a bigger person. I was a CEO. It's a billion years early that you can train me. Women should follow my way. Treat me as the CEO of this subsidiary. Otherwise, I will fire you, LOL.
That's enough of drunk talk. Please, do it if you can. Try to fire me with the connection. I don't think you can.
If you say so. I don't care even if you regret it, LOL. I will make you apologize to me in front of everyone. You can cry and apologize, LOL. Hey you! Where are you? Why are you not at work? Being lazy?
I am going to the head office today. Did you forget that I noticed you yesterday? Did you get drunk and forget again?
Did they call you? LOL. Have they already found out what you have done? LOL. Are you getting fired? LOL.
What have I done?
Don't be dumb. There are many of them blocking the office door. The toys you ordered. LOL.
Toys?
Yup. LOL. Adult toys. LOL. It's 30 boxes. With the company's address and your name. How horny are you? LOL.
I have no idea.
Stop pretending you know nothing. The order was completed by your credit card and your PC. There is evidence. You ordered such inappropriate things at the office. And made coworkers confused. LOL. How are you going to take this responsibility? LOL. Don't you think quitting the job is the only way? LOL.
Okay. By the way, Dave, did you know that there is a security camera in the ladies' locker room?
Huh?
There's one in front of the room and one in the room. Especially since my locker is in a spot that is easily spotted on the camera. Someone breaks in and does something bad, it's easy to reveal. And there is also a camera on my desk PC. If someone stole the locker key from my desk and used the key to open the locker and steal my credit card, or someone uses my PC, we can find out who did it easily.
Hey, don't switch the subject. What are you talking about?
You don't know? I'm telling you that I already know. You cried and begged to the chairman to fire me. But you got rejected, didn't you? So you did such childish revenge and tried to get rid of me, right?
Are you saying that I did that?
Yes. I mean, you did. There is video evidence. There's also a video of you ordering them from my PC. There are people who witnessed it. And there are other things, which were delivered to your house, like amenities, food, and high-brand stuff you can sell. You tried to use it for your own good as well. You can only use your brain for bad things, can't you?
What? I don't know what you are talking about. Don't make me the one who is blamed.
If someone orders something from my PC, the order confirmation email also comes to my phone. I can see that some of the parcels are sent to your address. You can't say that you didn't do it if there is such obvious evidence.
This bitch.
Oh, by the way, Dave, you are fired.
What?
You are fired. We found out what you've done 2 days ago. I just reported you to the head office earlier. I reported your work attitude as well. Our lawyer will contact you about a compensation for the loss later. You can pack your stuff and leave for today. Bye.
Wait. Why do I get fired? Don't make such a small thing a big deal.
You stole my key and credit card. You broke into the ladies' locker room. Is this such a small thing? Also, the credit card you stole. The name is under my name, but it belongs to the company, which means you have embezzled.
What?
I took it out from the safe because I was going to use it. I didn't expect that you would steal and use it for your own benefit. How are you going to take this responsibility? Don't you think quitting is the only way?
Shut up! You trapped me.
That's not true. You were just trapped by yourself.
Who the heck do you think I am? I was the CEO of a huge company. I have the connection with the chairman here too. Do you understand?
Yes, you've been telling me that so many times. Police came to the company for numerous embezzled, bribes, and bid riggings. And the company went bankrupt. You were the CEO of it. You were able to escape from a prison sentence with the money you got from selling the company and the house. But you got in debt that you can't pay off even if you work the rest of your life. I heard that part of your old employee's salary haven't been paid yet.
What?
It seems like the former CEO made a lot of benefits. But the sales declined rapidly once you took over the position. I can see the reason though. The best CEO, LOL.
Why do you know about it? Who told you that?
Who? From my grandfather.
What? Why the heck does your grandfather know about me?
You don't know about my grandfather? Don't you have the connection with him?
The connection? You can't steal them and use them for your own personal gain.
My grandfather is the chairman of this company. My father is the CEO though.
What? Are you the granddaughter of the chairman? The daughter of the CEO?
I'm not the big thing like you say. The position I have now is my own effort. He never spoiled me just because I am his granddaughter. Otherwise, he wouldn't make me take care of such a bum.
A bum? Me?
Who else would be? You've been selfish, using the connection with the chairman, and you ended up stealing and embezzling to get rid of me. They forced me to take care of such a person. What else can I describe you other than a bum? You've been telling me that you have a connection with the chairman, but the actual situation is you couldn't pay off the debt. And just because you went to the same school with my father, you begged my grandfather to hire you. You were crying in front of his house every day, and it was annoying. So he had no option but to hire you. The school you went, where my father did too, was only junior high. Not only were you his friend, but you guys barely knew each other as your class was different. Knowing all that,
I don't care of those things anymore. It's even better if you are related to the chairman. Ask him not to fire me.
Don't you think that you are misunderstanding the situation? The person who decided to fire you is not my father, nor my grandfather. It's me.
What?
Of course it's me. I'm your boss. I just told them that I decided to fire you. They asked me to take good care of you. But if you are useless to the point that I can't stand, they said I can fire you. So I went to tell them that.
Oh my god. What am I going to do? You can't fire me. I can't pay the money for the compensation. I already got so much debt.
I don't care. You made it bigger yourself. If you were in trouble, you could have worked harder. You had your chance.
But, wait. Even if you fire me, you can't do that now. You need to give me the 30 days notice. Should be the same, even if it is punitive dismissal. It would be an unfair dismissal.
You know the rules then? Well, you were not good, but you were a CEO. But unfortunately, you have been hired only 14 days. You are fired during your probation period. If that's the case, there is no need to give the notice.
What?
Well, that's all I need to tell you. Just pack your own stuff and don't even think to touch anything in the office. And get out of there, please.
Wait. Please wait. I will change my mind and attitude. I will return what I ordered. So please, give me one more chance. Please.
No, thank you. You don't have to do anything. I gave you plenty of chances.
I swear I will do better. Believe me.
I don't think so. You still talk to me in a wrong way. Your attitude towards me is not right to ask something to others.
That's not like that, ma'am.
Don't you think it's too late? Please, get out of the office before I get back there. I don't want to see your face. If you keep saying no, I will make security get you out. Take care. Bye. Later, Dave was kicked out with those toys and his belongings by security. He tried to stay in front of the office, but the police came and asked him what was going on. So he ran away with his belongings. After that, he came to my father and grandfather to beg and cry so many times. He also waited for me to talk. We ignored everything and requested the compensation. As a result, Dave got more debt and his wife, who lives separately, had enough and divorced him. He borrowed illegal money and has nowhere to go. I heard that he ran away in the middle of the night to escape from the debt collector. There is a rumor that he is already caught and is now a fisherman. Either way, keep running away or being a fisherman. That would be so hard for a person who is over 50. He got what he deserves, and I was very angry with his attitude towards me. So I don't feel sorry for him. I have been busy with wiping his mess. But I finally completed the new employees training and got back to the usual work. I'm fed up being annoyed by him for 10 days. But my father and grandfather gave all the employees in the subsidiary an extra bonus. And I got allowance from them personally. So everything feels fine now. There is no more troublemaker, and we have got back to normal days. I have a hope to take over the head office, so I will work even harder.
Thank you for watching. Please rate the video and subscribe to our channel. See you in the next video.